Nsem-Pii TV nie.
So OB and Omanhene and Omanhene Ackah Blay edin komo afa Gyakye Quayson latest ruling about from the Supreme Court. The interesting about this particular editorial is say Gyakye Quayson case na Ackah Blay e will courtroom or taking each and every statement of the judge into that kind of broadcast. Sa special editorial way between OB ne Ackah Blay mean say mrekra enyema na de ye bie mu amacha twikata ne legal representation of Gyakye Quayson no ama akoye maybe an end to Gyakye Quayson saga yi ene enyema yenko Ackah Blay inseba okafa Gyakye Quayson ena twikata ena Michael Ankomanifa in the Supreme Court.
Professor
Kwekwasa. Ackah Blay, yes. Now watch him. What's it? It's over in Asin North, as expected. Inference is not quite baby. It's over hardly. Okay, Bawakasa Pariato. It's not over hardly. You know, Quasia won't be arguing Chirodeba. It means to me the margin Chileba. What kind of for simple? But you're pregnant.
Ackah Blay was in the Supreme Court today for us. Ma, Joseph, Ackah Blay poem to say. Adam now where? Fantastic. One thing they say, and in himself Supreme Court, na ye share him say eventually omudu ruling ebeba on the Asin North matter no. It gone viral. Say Supreme Court account say Parliament and share na MP no muncha ni di free on records mo. Say in fact on your MP da inti Asin North enya MP as far as the 2020 election is concerned. Is that the case?
Yes. I mean, in terms of decision at the Supreme Court on by now, court no virtually granted all the reliefs of a year might and command in fact. Now the kind Supreme Court so when read the full judgment no justice don't opted to read the orders of the court and the declarations that the court made. And see the first one already in say that upon a true and proper interpretation of the Constitution, Gyakye Quayson was not qualified at the time of filing his nomination forms. I think so, or say the Electoral Commission allowing him to contest when he had not showed evidence of renunciation of the citizenship of Canada is unconstitutional. And after the court declared that his election as a member of Parliament for Asin North was unconstitutional, null and void, and of no effect. And the swearing in that was carried out in Parliament was also unconstitutional and of no effect. And our final order now or issue is to ask Parliament to expunge Gyakye Quayson's name from its record. And see, these are the conclusions that the Supreme Court Richie Wakesa, Michael Ankomanifa, at the court in court now. Obekaya Michael Ankomanifa case now or the court in court now. And a very simple matter oko bisa court Mr. Okache court me say or court in declare say we interpret Article 94(2)(a) of the Constitution at the time at the Gyakye Quayson filing a nomination form that is between 5th to 9th October 2020 to contest the 2020 parliamentary elections for Asin North. He was not qualified as a member of Parliament. And Omoka say again asking for a declaration say not only allegiance to a country other than Ghana, which is contrary to Article 94(2)(a) of the Constitution. And see, and in some of the court now and the court are fully homogeneous.
Wow, not just say, but and Gyakye Quayson ankasa ba court Toby.
Obabi PMO court or in the company of his lawyers. In fact, since that case started, and I think this is just the second time with nearby every PMO court.
You could see saying on Nsem-Pii.
It is not the lawyer, the lead counsel here, Tsatsu still.
South Pepper.
But one other thing interesting in him say be a munya certified true copy of the judgment no me who details no but the panel on the judgment no air two jano, and I said the summary of it no. Omo can be for easy one because you realize Gyakye Quayson, according to him and the lawyers time as same way by and at the time and all filing nomination no. Now we can apply for renunciation or Canada but an Nsanka certificate, and he made that known to the EC officials, and the EC officials no somehow waived that requirement. No moka say imagine the form natum, and we are also told say by November, that a month before elections no, and an Nsanka certificate no. What did the court say about the Electoral Commission action on taking?
Specifically on the Electoral Commission, of course, let's say the Electoral Commission, by allowing him to contest when he had not showed evidence of renunciation of the citizenship of Canada, is unconstitutional. And so the court took the view that conduct of the Electoral Commission is unconstitutional.
Wow. And Sisiana Supreme Court area with a constitutional aspect. Now I'm clear, consequential orders near there. We know so say the state is in the High Court. On the criminal leg, and saying that here, what are the real charges against him?
The main charge against him, no, a forgery and after so perjury. And in a case, a gusu were done in court or more prosecuted. I mean, there are some aspects of the matter now, going all the way up. To the Supreme Court, there are different aspects of it and what the court but
yes.
So the matter is pending at the High Court.
And on perjury, meaning say we can't draw on oath
forgery,
and a forgery.
Argument they say come or carry out or say or file a form now or yes. Some statutory declaration. And it is almost a statutory declaration now or sign in. Or say every kind say you are confirming and swearing that you do not, like you met the requirements.
Yeah, you don't owe allegiance to any other country.
Exactly. It's your more argument, let's say, that declaration of signing at that time, he knew it to be false, and nonetheless, he signed affirming and making a point that he had met those requirements. Asema, Eminti, Mode, Subono, a border on perjury and forgery. Against one matter.
And no High Court is here. Oh, okay, very well. And apart from Gyakye Quayson, what it means is that the way is clear. I don't know, say Supreme Court in their consequential orders also can be say enunti or say yes, I got to ababio, and as they've left that to Parliament and the EC.
I mean, from the way the judgment was read, no, I think it leaves one with no option than to come to the conclusion that it follows logically, because the court has held that his election was unconstitutional, null and void, and of no effect. His swearing in was also unconstitutional, null and void, and of no effect. And after in Qatar. So I mean, once that order is drawn up and said, it will mean that and if it is to be implemented, it means that the assent not is vacant.
Yeah.
And I mean, what we do not know for now is whether the lawyers will file for a review.
A review, yeah.
And on previous instances, the lawyers from my plan come and inform attempt to somebody back the attention of the Speaker of Parliament. The Speaker of Parliament to carry out or Council Parliament said he's not instructing the clerk to write to the EC because he believes there's an aspect of the case and not still pending in the court. And because of that, he was not going to issue the directive for the clerk to write to the EC that the seat is declared vacant for the by-election to be organized. And for now, the decision has come in. So it will mean that the order will be drawn up and served on Parliament. Then between now and when Parliament again, we do not know whether a review will be filed or not, and whether if a review is filed, the Speaker will take a similar position like he took previously.
One final thing, because another question Nipa Bibrina Ebusa under a post I made on Facebook say Ebase by election ba na say we impodi anya by election say yes to abani biokra ewo Asin North is Gyakye allowed to stand? Did the court touch on anything like that?
The court did not, but I mean, said a law on qualification and eligibility, Act 94.
Sure.
So also yes, citizen of Ghana, attained the age of 21 years, resident in the constituency for which you stand as a candidate, paid all your taxes, and a 2 million dealing with shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament if A owes allegiance
to any other country,
Ghana,
yeah,
or 2 has been adjudged or otherwise declared bankrupt, to be of unsound mind. C, I think of who C has to do it has been convicted for high crimes under this constitution or high treason or an offense involving the security of the state, fraud, dishonesty, or moral turpitude, among others. I mean, at this point in time, I'm not aware that he has been convicted of any such offense.
Yeah.
And we know that the matter is still pending in the court. In fact, we put that question to Frank Davis on whether in his view he thinks that James Quayson will be eligible to pick the nomination form and file. His response was that he's not James Quayson's lawyer. He's not going to offer an opinion on that. His lawyers should advise him.
Yeah. That
his lawyers are the ones who are litigating the matter on his behalf. Now, the character, some are saying with Russia. Some legal practitioners, in fact, US-based Ghanaian lawyer, Professor Quayson, accounting professor and a lawyer in the US, so making the point that he has taken the view that he should actually resign.
You could see
and
saying
simply, when there's a by-election, then he files to contest again. And that is the view that he took in the onset. Because if he is filing to contest again, he will just simply put in his renunciation certificate this time around, which the Supreme Court said in that instance he did not attach to what the Electoral Commission accepted and declared it contest.
The only challenge would be, sir, because the case at the High Court by the state against him, nobody's on fraud and on perjury and fraud. If he's found guilty, then meaning say but that we've not gotten there yet. Said Frank Davis kind and the lawyers would advise him on the next steps. Obetimi take. Finally, on Capital Bank Onano Asemno and what's the latest?
The latest is High Court Amano Lifeline Justice Richard Bafo or say in Kata or mobile file or shame when we say almost say one of his companies money a year another foreign company or more enter into some agreement via as a foreign company and they say motor a year the assets. In fact, Asian Swiss Holdings Limited is a company, and a one Panoramica International company. Or say they have what shows that it's an agreement between the company. Until say as far as is concerned, the challenge is if the attorney general moves his motion now, the motion saying that